If you ever wondered what it's like to become a Disney Cruise Line travel agent, well, have no fear because I just sat down with a Disney Cruise Line travel agent and she's going to tell us everything you need to know about what it's like to book Disney cruises for other people. Well, I have brought in the Disney Cruise Line expert here to talk about what it's like to become a Disney Cruise Line travel agent. You're also my partner in crime here. So that's fine. We're here on the couch in our stateroom. We're actually on the Disney Destiny right now on the maiden voyage.
Having a great time.
Yep. Kiddos are in the kids club. See you later.
Yep.
Mom and dad got to go take a nap and then go film a bunch of stuff. So
work, really.
Yeah. That's why we love the Disney cruise experience versus other cruise lines. Like, let's start there. Like, what's the difference between being a Disney cruise travel agent versus a travel agent for some other cruise line?
Well, a Disney Cruise Line travel agent, you are an expert in Disney Cruise Line. That's your specialty, that's your niche. You know how to navigate the booking process, you know all the excursions, you know what to expect on board, what extra bookings are worth it, how to, plan out your day. You just know how to navigate the Disney Cruise Line so that their cruise is magical.
So, but does that mean you could only sell Disney cruises?
No, I mean, you can sell obviously other cruises, but what you'll be known for between your family, your friends and their family and friends and so on and so forth is Disney Cruise Line.
Okay, so you can sell other stuff, but like you really want to specialize in something and you kind of want to be known as like, hey, I am the person
to go to for Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, it's like as you're building that travel brand, you want to be known for something. And you can do Royal Caribbean, you can do Virgin Voyages and Disney cruises, but if you're in your friend group, people are going to always probably look at you already like, oh, hey, we're planning a trip. Like, let's go talk to her.
Because they know that you're going to help them get the best experience. Disney Cruise Line is not cheap. So someone investing in that cruise, we want them to have the most magical experience. So you definitely, obviously, what I just said is that you do need to have gone on a Disney cruise, and we want you to know it well.
Okay, so then what does a Disney Cruise Line travel advisor do?
Well, you book Disney cruises.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good answer. Do you get discounts, though, as a Disney cruise travel agent?
Okay. You actually do.
So like every Wednesday we look at this
I was about to say, not a lot. It's not a lot. It doesn't come up often, I should say. But like he was saying, on Wednesdays, they do kind of offer, throw up offers, and there's this like spreadsheet, and we always check it out. I mean, we've seen cruise lines or a cruise for like $150 a person for like a 5-night cruise, which is insane for any cruise line, much less Disney. So yes, you do get discounts, but it's not all the time. It's not just for any cruise that you want to go on.
And you got to have your CLIA card to get that discount. So if you don't have that CLIA card as part of an agency, obviously you're not going to be able to get that. And it's also space available. So there is a travel agent appreciation program, and then there's also space available rates. And so you have 2 different PDFs that you can look at every Wednesday in order to see what that discount can be. But sometimes we've looked at it and there's no sailings available.
It'd be easier if it was just us 2, but we have a family of 5, so it's kind of hard to be able to take advantage of that.
For sure. But then does that mean, though, for you to be a Disney cruise travel agent, like you have to be near a port?
No, we live in Texas, so no. I mean, we're closer to Galveston. We're about 4 hours from Galveston, but there's not a ton of Disney cruise going out of there. So we travel back and forth to Florida. We enjoy it.
Yeah. You as a Disney Cruise Line travel agent as well, like you being able to go take that trip and drive down to Florida or drive to the port or hop on a plane, like you probably also need to experience that for yourself. And so like it's definitely not a requirement that you have to be near a port. Now, if you want to get on those deals that are all, and also like go back to those discounts, some of them are like, we're leaving tomorrow. And so that is where like living near a port can help.
Yeah, it can help, but it's not required. And like you said, you do need to experience that because that's something you can talk to your guests about. If they live far from a port, I mean, that's something to include in the cost of their overall budget too. So
all right, so what's the best background for somebody that's looking to become a Disney Cruise Line travel agent? What should they be doing before this? Like, should they be doing this on the side? Talk about that.
I don't really have anything to say about what you should be doing before or what you're currently doing. I would say that you need to be a people person. You need to have kind of customer service almost background, just in that, when people are booking something, they don't always know what they want. They may change their mind. Circumstances come up, and you need to be able to roll with it and be understanding and caring and sympathetic to those things. and you need to, not get frustrated when those things arise. So I would say customer service is a big one. I would say you need to be able to work well with technology because all of the platforms you're booking online, so you need to be able to navigate those systems and how to troubleshoot or, find help when you need it for online problems.
One of the
Um,
things that I love about this question though is that you don't have to do this full time. You can do this part time. You're a full time mom
mhm.
already. You're an amazing nurse, and you also run our household. You jump on calls with people. I mean, you do all of this stuff, and yet you're still able to find time for yourself. And so you don't need to worry about doing this full time. You can fit it into your routine. If you want to do it full time, that's amazing. And we have some people that are doing 7 figures in bookings, but it's certainly not a requirement from our side. Some people just want to do this to pay for their own family vacation. And like, that's an
Mhm.
amazing goal for yourself. And that's probably what I would set for you if you do end up joining our team, is that we want you to make enough money in commission just to pay for your own family vacation every year, or at least put a really good dent in it. And this is an amazing opportunity for people that are, homeschool moms, people that have a full-time job. You can do this on the side. Like, there's so many careers that you could take in order to lead you to become a travel agent, whether it's for Disney Cruise Line or Disney World or Virgin Voyages or
Mhm.
wherever you want to do. There's no right or wrong way to get to being a travel agent, but if you have that passion,
Yeah, you have
then
the
you should.
passion, and then like we addressed earlier, you'll become known. Like we have one lady that she loved cruising, and in her circle she just grew, and now she books for everyone that wants to go on a cruise. I mean, like you just kind of become known for that, and you fit it into your schedule. You want to make sure you have time for that you have time for, this isn't something like, oh, I'm just going to hit a few buttons and make a commission. You're making sure that the people you're booking for are having an excellent experience and that everything is handled, that they have a stress-free time. So it is something that you want to make sure you have the time to dedicate towards, but you can definitely fit it around your schedule and do as much or as little as you want to do. Okay, so these next set of questions, they're specifically talking about what do I look for in a Disney Cruise Line agency. So, how do I actually join an agency?
Well, first off, you got to find what's called a host agency. So, host agencies are those companies that are travel companies, travel agencies that could be all online. They could have a storefront. They have the contract with Disney and all these other travel partners that are out there. They're kind of like your air cover. They're the ones that do all of the E&O insurance. So that's the errors and omissions insurance in case something goes drastically wrong on a cruise. They're going to be there to help you with that. They're also the ones that handle the commissions that come in and they get paid out to you. But that host agency is really what you want to look for. And so if you're here looking at our channel and watching this video, we have a host agency.
Obviously, we recommend
Yeah.
Fanvia Travel.
Yes, and so we've got a QR code up on the screen right now. So hit that. That's going to take you to one of our travel brands called VacationLab, and that's the name is just what it sounds like. We are going to teach you everything you need to know about becoming a travel agent and helping families everywhere have the most amazing vacations. And it all starts with you kind of going through our laboratory and getting all the different tips and tricks and everything that we've learned over the years, and with the hundreds of agents that we have all across the globe, helping you become the best version of yourself as a travel agent and really build your own travel brand, get your friends and family booking with you. But it all starts with finding the right host agency for you to join.
Okay. So, do agencies have a sales minimum that you have to meet in order to be a part of their
Yeah,
agency?
so like every host agency is going to have something different. Some may charge you a fee of hundreds of dollars, which I think is bonkers, and we'll never charge a fee here at our company. But to each his own. And so some host agencies are going to charge crazy fees because that's their business model is built on that. Ours is not built on that. Ours is really truly about helping you build a travel brand and go out and make a bunch of money for yourself. We have a super low minimum. We only have a $25,000 a year minimum that we want you to hit. And if you're watching this video, you probably know what it's like to go on a Disney cruise. And if you book a few Disney cruises for other folks or
You'll hit it.
yourself, yeah, you're good. And so it's very rare that somebody comes into VacationLab and our entire company and does not hit that minimum. It gets really easy to get there over a 12-month period.
And if you're struggling to hit that minimum, we're here to help. We have so many videos and so many ways to help you grow your business.
Yeah, and that's like where our advisor academy really comes in handy, where we've been there, seen a lot, but we've also brought in true experts. So we brought in a psychotherapist to do the psychology of travel course. We brought in a sales expert to do an entire course just on how to sell to other people. We really want you to help yourself and grow into not just like the best travel agent possible, but we really want to help you with life skills. And so whether you need help with sales or you need help with dealing with an angry customer or an angry guest, like that's where having that host agency is really going to have your back and help you grow through that. Part of that, though, like the question was like, do you have a minimum? Every agency's model is going to be built on something different, and some are just going to be charging you a $600 a year fee to come in and see you later.
Yeah.
Go do your own thing. We have a very low minimum, but we do have a minimum in place because we want people to be able to come in and try to hit that number. And so those folks
and take ownership in your business, right?
Yeah, build something for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we've kept our minimum really low, but we do want you to come in and put in the effort, and we will make all the effort behind the scenes to really help you out.
Our minimum is low because we don't charge any fees. So we kind of have that in place.
Yeah, but then as far as like you getting paid from Disney Cruise Line or any other partner, like
how do you get paid from Disney Cruise Line?
Well, the host agency.
Well, they don't pay you directly. That's why you have to be under an agency. So the host agency receives that payout, and
that's also like going back to host agency, like having that bigger agency like as your air cover, like there's more volume of sales. And so for all the different travel partners that we work with, we have 70 something travel partners currently right now. And we have so many agents selling Virgin Voyages and Disney Cruise Line and Disney World and all these other travel brands. That volume of sales throughout the year helps bring up your overall commission rate. It's like, that's really like why you want to join a host agency. You could technically go sign up with Disney directly yourself, and you have to create an LLC and create all this stuff. But for you to join a host agency, like we have the volume of sales that will help you get a better overall commission rate. So when Disney pays us, that 8% becomes like 10% or 12% or all the way up to 16% with Disney, and some of these other travel brands actually pay us up to 30% commission. And so that's just because it's based on our volume. So when we get that commission check from those different suppliers, we're able to cut that right back out to you, and you're getting an overall bigger piece of the pie.
Right. Let's see. How long does it take to become successful as a Disney cruise travel agent?
I would love to say like, oh, just come in, join the company, and you're gonna crush it. And that would probably not be truthful, because it does require work. And anything in life that has like a really good outcome for you, like you probably are gonna have to put in a little bit of effort behind it.
I will say, if you can build up your brand and you build up yourself as a Disney Cruise Line travel agent, where it really starts is in your circles. Your friends want to go on a Disney cruise because you've had so much fun on a Disney cruise. And then your family, and then you're the go-to person for that. If you're good at social media and you're really pushing yourself out there, people will contact you. But it will take a ton of time and work.
Yeah, so it's not something like you can post something today and instantly you're gonna have thousands and millions of followers. It takes time to build a travel brand. And really that's what it's about, building a travel brand for yourself. So that way when your friends and family say like, I kind of want to take a cruise. Like, oh, we got to go talk to her.
Yeah.
That's right. She does this. I remember that. I've seen her stories. I've seen her posting on socials. So building a travel brand is not just for like the wider world. It really is for your circle too. For your circle of friends and family, you've got to be known as the cruise person. You've got to be known as that Disney Cruise Line person that like, okay, if we're going to book a Disney cruise, we got to book with her because she knows the tips and tricks. She's going to get us the most onboard credit and all that kind of stuff. So getting to that place though, like it's gonna take several months of work. Now you may have somebody, if you're watching this video, like, and you're already here, like, I'm ready to go book a cruise right now for someone. And that's awesome. And you can certainly do that. Like you don't have to go through a months-long training program just to get your first booking. You can certainly get that first booking like the same day as you join the company. But building a repeatable business, and that's what's called like a book of business, that's going to take 6 months of work for you to build that, posting on socials, getting people used to you saying like, hey, I'm a Disney Cruise Line travel agent. They're not just going to think like, oh, it's a fly-by-night thing. Like, oh yeah, she did it one time.
Especially if you're starting from ground zero,
You got to tell people multiple times, like 8 to 10 times before somebody kind of remembers that you do X, Y, Z. And so that's where building that repeatable book of business. However, if I booked a cruise for you last year, you're going to probably book a cruise again for the next year and then the next year. So if I get several of you, that's a repeatable book of business that's going to keep booking with me over and over and over again. And so you got to find that tribe of people.
Or if you travel with your friends often and you're booking for, the whole group already.
Yep.
I mean, that's already a big base right there. So
Yeah, for sure. And there's no wrong or right way to build a travel brand. Well, I mean, I guess there could be a wrong way by not telling people enough. But we'll teach you all the tips and tricks about building a successful travel brand internally.
Okay, so let's talk about VacationLab. What is the application and hiring process like?
It's really simple. So you head to vacationlab.io/join, and that's where you're going to see a form. Tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your experience like with travel? What are your favorite places to go? And what's your background right now? Once you fill it out, you're actually going to get an email back from myself, and you can pick a time to chat with us. We'll be able to take 15 minutes and just discover, could this be the right fit for you?
Yeah.
Are we the best fit for each other? Because we're not charging you a fee or anything like that. We've got super low minimums, but we're going to put every effort on our side to helping you build that successful travel brand and become known as like the best source for booking a Disney cruise line in your area.
Yeah. And because we're covering a lot of that startup fee for you, we do want to make sure that this is the best fit for us.
Yeah, and then as far as like, onboarding and things like that, you're going to get access to our advisor academy with dozens of hours of courses that are all produced internally in-house. It's helpful from the social media side all the way to, of course, like becoming a travel agent. How do you do that? All that kind of stuff. And we're always pumping out new courses every single quarter just to really help you maximize the training time that you're putting in. And then from our travel brand side, so we have VacationLab, which is our brand just for travel advisors. And then we also have famvia.com, and that's for our guests. And we'll go really deep into this when you're in our advisor academy. But we've got an amazing stack of travel brands that we've built internally underneath the Famvia travel brand. Because we want you to have the best time becoming a travel advisor yourself, but we also want your guests to have the best time taking that trip. And so everything that we do here is to help you become a better travel advisor, but also to help your guests have a much better vacation when they book with you.
Obviously, if you're successful, then we're successful. So we take a lot of time and resources to pour into you and be a support system for you so that obviously we're all a success and our guests have the best experience.
Yeah, so hit that QR code on the screen right now, and that's going to take you over to our form where you can fill it out. And we would look forward to chatting with you soon, hopefully, if you're interested in becoming a Disney Cruise Line travel agent.